And we begin first up with news that you're tracking from Bengal. This is a misogynist remark that is coming in from Kolkata Mayor, TMC leader Firhad Hakim, who's called Rekha Patra BJP leader Amal. He also went on to criticize Rekha Patra for not being able to secure a win from her constituency during the Lok Sabha elections and hit out at the BJP and Prime Minister for getting fake cases registered against opposition leaders. So it's a sexist slur that's been hurled by a TMC leader on BJP leader Rekha Patra. And this while he was speaking about her Lok Sabha defeat. Listen in to that statement coming in from Firhad Hakim, Kolkata Mayor, a TMC leader.
अरे नामটা বলেন নাই দাঁড়িয়ালা তার নাম হচ্ছে নরেন্দ্র মোদি কাছিলেন मेरे संदेश का दिखे मोहब्बत কি কান্না বাবা কি কান্না আপনাদের এখানে প্রার্থী দিয়ে দিল সন্দেশ খালি সেই ভদ্রমহিলা কোথায় এই তো হাজী নুরুলের বিরুদ্ধে কেস করেছিল হেরে গিয়ে হেরো মাল কয়েক লক্ষ ভোটে হেরে গেল তারপরে কেস করলো বিজেপি কে
All right, we've cut to these visuals from the JNK Assembly. Once again, ruckus that has marred the JNK legislative session. So another day when you see ruckus and disruption in the JNK Assembly. In fact, this in the backdrop of the PDP making its demand amply clear in the JNK Assembly, calling for statehood to be restored for JNK and also raking up Article 370 abrogation matter. So these are scenes from inside the JNK Assembly. This is ruckus that is taking place over Article 370 abrogation with the legislative leaders demanding resolution on Article 370. Another day when the Legislative Assembly session has been disrupted as a result of ruckus and sloganeering that is taking place. In fact, we see scuffle breaking out among those leaders, the PDP, the NC and the BJP leaders in the assembly. And let's go across to Zeenat also. She's joining us. Zeenat, tell us more about this ruckus which is happening in the assembly again.
The ruckus that has been created by the BJP MLAs now is that the BJP is demanding that the bill that was passed, the resolution that was passed and now it has turned into a bill should not be accepted because this has no local standing and they are demanding that it should not be accepted by the House. And they are also alleging that Speaker is hand in glove with the National Council because he comes from the same party. Yesterday, knowing the resolution in the House that was seconded by the Minister of Health, Sakina Yutu, it raised that the Legislative Assembly affirmed the importance of this special status and the constitutional guarantees that safeguard the identity, culture and the rights of the people of J&K. And since yesterday we have been seeing the resolution was put to voice vote by the Speaker and passed to voice vote aimed the uproar and ruckus created by the BJP legislators. Yesterday also saw today the leader of the opposition, Sunil Sharma, and the other legislative members of the BJP, they are objecting to the introduction of the bill in noises following which the Speaker now had adjourned the proceedings for the next 15 minutes. Earlier yesterday, the Deputy Chief Minister Surendra Chaudhary moved the resolution. BJP legislators were taken aback and stood up from their chairs and led by the leader of opposition stormed into the well of the House and demanded the resolution be rejected. The Speaker even today tried to pacify the legislators, but the BJP members have been continuously raising the slogans against the Speaker and said that the Speaker had proved that the chair belongs only to the National Conference. But now the House has been adjourned for the next 15 minutes. All this is like this was the National Conference promise in the manifesto that once the session begins, they will pass the resolution against the decision that was taken on 5th of August 2019. You can see the scenes that are coming from the assembly of the UT now, where the record has been created by the BJP legislators, and they continue to protest in the well of the House against the Speaker for passing the resolution, which now has turned into bill. As the ruckus continue, the Speaker has adjourned the House for the 15 minutes. Why will the Treasury bench remain vacant following the momentary adjournment of the House? The BJP members continued protest are continuing their protest even in the absence of the Speaker. Visual that we are showing you that the Speaker is not in the chair, and amid the ruckus we see also the Congress members acting as a mute spectators and then stand up even from their seats to support the in fact, this bill has and also got the support from the PC's chief, Sajjad Ganilon, and also the MLA Miraj Malik, who said that they are demanding and looking for the reservation of rights for land and job for the people of Jammu and Kashmir. They allege that BJP has proved the worst tenure in the last 10 years, and they also said that though there is a little more to be done, because yesterday also the Sajjad said that he welcomes the resolution and supports the resolution, which has set the ball rolling. The people have expressed the will and the emotions. Though this is the Union Territory Assembly, but it looks more powerful, it doesn't look more powerful than the one which we had. It remains the first assembly for the people of J&K. Then the Sajjad Loan targeted MC by saying that more needs to be put in, more efforts, and unite in condemning in what happened on the August 5, 2019. Similarly, Wahid Rahman Pare, who is also a legislator, yesterday and today has been saying that they welcome this kind of decision. Although it was passed by the parliament, we know that the resolution sent from the PDP point of view that this bill now sends a clear message to the country about what was unjustly taken from the people of Jammu and Kashmir. The PDP also opposes the decision that was taken on 5th of August 2019, and PDP seeks the restoration of Article 370. If we talk about the AAP, who has given a vote in favor of abrogation of Article 370 in 2019, but now we see a complete turn coming from the AAP, and it's MLA Miraj Malik, who comes from Doda and is a legislator now. He says that the BJP has been deceiving the people. They have looted the country. The resolution or now the bill is for the people of J&K. And he also said that the AAP supports the resolution and wants guaranteed jobs and land rights While the BJP targeting Article 370, it is the right of the people of J&K to reserve the rights of job and land. As of now, we are seeing the Omar is saying quietly the BJP legislators are up arms against the national conference members, saying that whatever they are doing
Right, Zeenat.
illegally against the constitution of the country.
Yes, Zeenat, and that of course brings us to the question that are these elective representatives supposed to behave in a manner like this when we are seeing them climbing the chairs, atop the chairs, they are seen pulling each other by the collars. Is that exactly the solution that one looks for when it comes to those issues which they are seeking answers to or a resolution on, to even when it comes to Article 370 matter?
See, this is against the rules of the House, and the Speaker has been requesting all the members to sit quietly. This was the voice vote was given by all the legislators, and accordingly the resolution was passed, and it has turned on bill because the numbers here in the House, the numbers matter. The National Conference has a bigger majority when the BJP has the lesser numbers to support what they have been demanding. Although this has been passed by the Parliament and was accepted by the Supreme Court, but it clearly tells you that the kind of proceedings that are taking place in the House, as far as today's this is concerned, and in fact the Rata breaks out the J&K Assembly. Even we are seeing that the Engineer Rashid, who the MP from the Baramulla, his brother is a legislator here, and he has also been displaying a banner on Article 370 when the leader of the opposition, Sunil Sharma, objected to this. Now we are seeing the House has been adjourned. Briefly, it is for the 15 minutes that the Speaker has adjourned the House.
All right, Zina, thank you for the moment. We will keep coming back to you to tell our viewers again. These are scenes from inside the J&K Assembly. You see the MLAs who were seen pulling each other by their collars, engaged in a brawl atop the chairs. And all of this while they were seeking a resolution on Article 370 matter. So as we understand, the Legislative Assembly session has been adjourned for the next 15 minutes. And this while you see the ruckus and disruption that marred the J&K Assembly session.
In the House for 15 minutes.
Alright, so as you see, these are scenes like we told you from inside the J&K Assembly, ruckus that broke out after Engineer Rashid's brother and MLA Khurshid Ahmed Sheikh displayed a banner on Article 370. LOP Sunil Sharma objected to this, after which the House was adjourned rather. Before that, you saw how the scenes played out. The MLAs atop chairs jostling and pulling each other by the collars. Heated exchange in the House. And that is exactly that banner that is being displayed by the brother of Engineer Rashid, Khurshid Ahmed Sheikh, on Article 370 matter, after which ruckus that ensued in the J&K Assembly. Let's also go across to Gursimran. He's on the phone line. Gursimran, if you can talk to us more about these visuals and that banner, especially that was displayed by the brother of Engineer Rashid in the House.
See, this banner, if we speak of, it was of the seeking the demand for the restoration of Article 370 and 35 alpha, and also the release of the political prisoners. But what has happened that the BJP legislatures have objected to it. They have said that this is against the parliament. This is a breach of the privilege of the Parliament of India, because it is the Parliament of India that has decided that it will be the abrogation of Article 370 and 35 alpha, and that too after the this was not a unilateral decision, but after the discussion on the both houses, that is the Lok Sabha and the upper house Rajya Sabha. After due discussion, it was passed in 2019. But now that the resolution has put forth by the by the Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Surinder Chaudhary, yesterday, and it was passed on the voice vote by the Speaker of the Assembly. Then we saw the BJP also staging protests, not only inside the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, but also outside on the roads. Also, we saw massive protests by the BJP state leadership, not only in Jammu but in all the districts of the Jammu region, stating that this is a breach of the privilege of the Parliament and there needs to be action, not only on the members who brought this, but also those who seconded it and also who ensured that this is the pass through the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. Though Jammu and Kashmir Assembly's domain is only limited since this is a union territory, and this cannot undo what the Parliament of India has done. But today morning we saw the Sheikh Rashid, who is the brother of Engineer Rashid. He came out with the banner, and then it was first objected by the Arvind Gupta of the BJP, who is the MLA, followed by the MLA from Bahu, Vikram Randhawa, those who barged into them, though they were stopped by the marshals inside the assembly. But the BJP MLAs managed to get hold of that poster of the demanding the restoration of Article 370, 35 alpha, and also demanding the release of the political prisoners in Jammu and Kashmir, and that was torn by the BJP. Now, for the time being, the assembly has been suspended, the assembly proceedings, by the Speaker Rathar for next 15 minutes. But what it seems for now, that this is going to be another fierce day inside the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, as BJP seems to be in no mood that they will allow the functioning of the assembly, because they say that what has been done yesterday by the Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, the resolution that was moved by Surinder Chaudhary for restoring the special status of Jammu and Kashmir, followed by what we saw yesterday, it was the Sakina Itu, the Health Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, who seconded the motion. Since then, there has been BJP has been on the demand that there needs to be stringent action, and what the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly has done, it is way beyond the domain of the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, and a stringent action needs to be taken. For now, the proceedings have been suspended for the 15 minutes, but after this also the BJP MLAs are not leaving the floor. They are still inside the house, and they are saying that there needs to be stringent action, because this is the breach of the privilege of the Parliament of India. They say that what the Speaker has done, even yesterday we heard Sunil Sharma, who is a leader of opposition and a two-time legislature from the BJP from the Kishtwar district. He said that this resolution was drafted by NC members after meeting the Speaker evening prior to it was presented in the House. And it was not the part of the business, because it was very clear that the business of all these 5 days was, first day it was the election of the Speaker, followed by the speech of the Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor, and then it was the obituary followed by the thanks to the Governor's speech. So there was no business that was scheduled, but yesterday what happened, that via supplementary business... At least when it comes to the union government, because Jammu and Kashmir Assembly during the 2000s they have passed another resolution that was calling for the greater autonomy. That was passed by a full voice vote, that even did not got the objection from the BJP MLAs then, but then even then that was rejected by the then Atal Bihari Vajpayee government, and that was of no use. So the resolution that has been passed by the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly, it will have no repercussions, or it will have no impact when it comes to when it will go to the union government. Yes.
Right. Good Simran, stay with us. Let's also go across to Zeenat joining us from Srinagar. Zeenat, while we see those visuals of the MLAs shoving and jostling each other, talk to us about the issues, that are to be taken up in the assembly besides the statehood and Article 370 in this session of the assembly.
See, as far the assembly is concerned, tomorrow is going to be the last day. We expect the vote of thanks to be presented to the LG. Though Speaker has been saying yesterday demanding that vote of thanks should come to the LG, which is the rule, which is one of the rules of the House. But BJP is more into arms against the National Conference legislatures, demanding that the bill should be withdrawn, which was passed yesterday illegally. Though the Speaker has been maintaining that the number of legislators is more and the House follows the rules, not what the legislatures are talking. You can see the ruckus and also verbal and the physical brawl now taking place between the National Conference, BJP, and even the PDP MLA who is being pulled by the BJP legislators, and National Conference is only maintaining that this is what the people of Jammu and Kashmir believe, and this is the emotional attachment that has turned into the form of vote, and the people have sent these legislatures with the confidence that they will help them in restoration of. But simultaneously, as article restriction is concerned, that was abrogated in this session, during the parliament session, by the Home Minister of country, and for which
Yes, Zeenat, I'll request you to stay with us. Let's go across to Kavinder Gupta also joining us on the phone line. Mr. Gupta, your statement on the kind of situation, rather the scenes that are playing out inside the J&K Assembly, is that the way that Parliament, that elected representatives are supposed to behave inside the House?
देखिए, ये जो कल सुरेंद्र चौधरी जो डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर है उसने जो किताब लाया है, उसको जो स्पीकर ने नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का एक एजेंट के रूप में काम करके उसको ध्वनि मत से पास किया है, उसको लेकर ये हंगामा है। तो जम्मू कश्मीर के हालात नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस फिर से खराब करना चाहती है, और पहले भी पत्थर इनके जो एजेंडे में था कि पत्थरबाजों को छोड़ा जाएगा, वो पाकिस्तान के साथ बात की, हालांकि इनके प्रेरोगेटिव में नहीं है ये, ना तो इस होना है, फिर यहाँ पर जानबूझ करके माहौल खराब करने की कोशिश क्यों की जा रही है। 370 के माध्यम से ये चाहते हैं कि वो जो वेस्ट पाकिस्तान रिफ्यूजीज को अधिकार मिले थे, गोरखा समाज को, बाल्मीकि समाज को, ST को अधिकार मिले थे, ये आज उसका अधिकार छीनना चाहती है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी बर्दाश्त करने वाली नहीं है। सदन या तो वो जो स्पीकर जिस प्रकार से एक एजेंट का रोल प्ले कर रहे हैं उनको माफी मांगनी चाहिए, और इस तरह से विधानसभा में माहौल खराब करने की कोशिश की जाए, तो सरकार और स्पीकर दोनों जिम्मेवार हैं।
And Mr. Gupta, just last reaction from you on the resolution which the PDP and the NC have been demanding on Article 370 matter in the Assembly.
देखिए, इनकी आपस की होड़ लगी हुई है, इनको पता है ना तो 370 कभी वापस आ सकती है, ना कुछ होने वाला है। ये पहले दिन नेशनल वो तो वाहिद पर्रा ने जो PDP का उसने उसको लाया, अगले दिन नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस इसको लेकर के आ जाती है। तो ये चाहते क्या है? ये तो लोगों को गुमराह कर रहे हैं और यहाँ पर माहौल खराब करना चाहते हैं, और फिर से आज भी जो कभी मिलिटेंट्स के हक में बोल करके, कभी दूसरे हक में बोल करके एक रोष है लोगों के बीच में, इसको भारतीय जनता पार्टी कम से कम बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगी। सड़कों पर और सदन के अंदर दोनों जगह इन चीजों का विरोध किया जाएगा। तो हमने बड़ी मुश्किल से जम्मू कश्मीर को वहां से निकाला है, तो मुझे लगता है कि इस प्रकार की जो कोशिशें हैं उसको कभी कामयाब नहीं।
जी, धन्यवाद हमसे बात करने के लिए। दैट वाज कविंदर गुप्ता, फॉर्मर डेप्यूटी J&K चीफ मिनिस्टर। But as we speak, you see those visuals of how the speaker has been struggling to contain the situation, as you see the MLAs who are trying to shove each other, jostle and storming the well of the House. And this while Rashid Engineer's brother displayed a banner on Article 370 in the House. Let's go across to Zeenat again. Zeenat, it all started from this when a banner was displayed inside the assembly. The question, of course, that comes here is how exactly was the leader allowed to carry this banner inside the House?
See, usually there is not much checking as far as the legislatures are concerned, but we see that he was carrying this poster in his pocket, and he immediately displayed it in the House. The moment leader of opposition Sunil Sharma started speaking, and then a ruckus was created, and a speaker had to adjourn the House for the 15 minutes. Now that the House has resumed, but still we are seeing the proceedings are being disturbed, and we are also seeing that the AAP MLA Miraj Malik from the Doda is in support of the restoration of Article 370. If we go back into the annals and see in 2019 when the bill was was abrogated that time, gave support in the, regarding the abrogation of Article 370. But now the MLA has they've been saying that they are in support that the restoration should take place of Article 370. Special rights should be given to the people of Jammu and Kashmir.